Hello, friends. How is everybody doing today? Bless you, Ev. Close the computer because it's in the way. I don't know what's going on. Bless you. Bless you. Give me a hug. All right. Oh, I love you. You're dancy. Anybody's hopping in, say hello. If you're watching the beginning of this video, you are probably watching the replay. Hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Can you please stop jumping? You're going to end up hurting yourself. We are going to work on Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Kim from are you okay? Kim from Kim's Rockin' Wreaths is up before me. She was our guest for today. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning, Morticia. Let me see if I can get me pulled up. Okay. Let me see if I got comments there. So happy Cinco de Mayo. If you guys see anything that you would like to purchase, please private message me. Sometimes you can comment on the live, but then bye-bye. Bye-bye. Always private message me with any orders, as I will forget 2 seconds after. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Pam. I forget 2 seconds after somebody tells me what they want, that they want it, because, you know, I don't know, mom brain, something of that sort, right? So I'm just making a little bow tie. Evelyn, I really wish you would get out of there. No, put that back. You have orange clay right here. Look. Use this one. She has been really good. Hi, Tammy, and been playing in the other room for the last 2 hours. But as soon as I go live, she's now in here. And I'm not saying that she's not being good right now, but she's about to cause a lot of havoc, as per usual. So, let's see. There we are. And she got her chair. That's a good thing. That's a good sign, you guys. A good sign. All right, it is 1:01, so I'm going to get started. So happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing. If I didn't already say that, which I might have said that out loud, or I said it in my brain. Who knows? So we are going to make a taco. There's tomatoes and lettuce and sour cream and cheese and a cute little face and an avocado. So we're going to make a taco and avocado, and we're going to do like a little, right? Yeah. And we're going to do like a little scene on a cutting board. I actually wanted to put this on here, but I think it's not, it's a little big. It'll be fine. I'm going to leave it, though. So see how he's got his little bow tie? I guess I should have just made it a girl and called it a day. Everything is girls, though, in this world, right? A lot of times we make everything a female, which is fine. Let me see if I can straighten this out really quick, and then we'll get started. Trying to not cover his mouth. I also don't, okay, that's good. Okay, so we're making an avocado, and, hi Kim, hi Pam, hi Christy, hi Deanna, hi Robin, thank you guys for coming in. So, I have a 5-inch, and the only reason why I have a 5-inch egg is because that's the only size I have right now. I don't have anything bigger. I have tiny ones, but I wanted to make it a decent size. So I just cut a 5-inch egg in half. It's a little under 5 inches. I got them from Amazon. Hi Joyce. Hi Crafty Corner. Hi Peggy. I'm still trying to read comments up there, even though I pulled them up down here, because, you know, I'm a doofus like that. If you have any questions, let me know. If I miss them, you can private message me. I do typically go back and read through my comments later on, sometimes from my lives. But the easiest way, if I don't answer you during the live, is to private message me if it's something that you need to know a little more urgently. So I am going to roll out my green clay. This side is the smooth side, so I'm going to push it down. You could take like an X-Acto knife or whatever for to cut this out. This cutting mat is Amazon. It was like $40 and it's double-sided and it's self-healing. It's 36 by 24. I have actually 2 of them. Evelyn has a pink one on that side of the table that I had to cut down. I want to say it's like the Fisker brand, but I can't remember for sure. But it's pink on the other side and purple on this side. So I'm just cutting all the excess clay off because, well, let's not waste clay. So we're just going to make sure that our clay is adhered to the egg as best as you can. You know, try to make sure there's no bubbles. On my first one, there was a little bubble, but it doesn't look bad. Actually, I popped it. So this is what we're making for Cinco de Mayo. That and a taco. And the taco's got all the stuff on it. So, hi Sam, how you doing? Hi Desiree, hi Michelle. Sorry if I missed anybody coming in. Yeah, I love my self-healing mat. And I do my clay on it. And what I love about it is I know that like some people get those shower things. Here I am messing with this bow again. It's a lost cause at this point. So I know a lot of people like the shower panel. I already had mats because I did wreaths and stuff. I like this because it has the measurements. In this way, hi Lisa. So there is my, like the avocado inside. Hi Ginger. Seriously? Don't start with me. Where did my other green go? I had everything on my desk, and then Evelyn came in here and I had to move stuff. So, of course, I'm out of sorts. So, I'm going to pull the darker green. You could do brown for the back. Because, actually, I'm going to need more clay than that. Because the back of the avocados are like a dark green, and when they're ripe, they're brown. So, if you don't have like a dark green like this. Hi, Marilyn. How you doing? This is the forest green. And I've had it for a while. So it's, I feel like the darker colors are a little drier. But, yeah, it was adorable. I loved it. And I loved all those cards you were showing. And I think it was funny because you said the one looked like me. And I was like, you know, the first like 4 of them were me. Okay. I don't. Okay, I'm busy. Dogs are barking. I don't know what she wants. I might have to go see. She's starting to cry. So there's that. So we're going to take. Hold on, you guys. I'm telling you, she was behaving. Ask Jenna. Jenna, tell them how you haven't even seen her in the last 2 hours. What? What? What do you want? Show me. Show me. What do you want? There's nothing else here. What? Oh, the captain? Thank you. Go get my dad's desk. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get my dad's desk. Downstairs. Please stop. You're going to fall. Evelyn. that was a task. Nick got a package. All right. Anyways, she was obsessing because a package got delivered. She had to go get it. All right. So now that that was stuck to the desk, we're gonna take the back and we're gonna push this on here and put it on as smooth as you can. So I just kind of take and connect the two clays together. Doesn't help that this other clay is like kind of stiff. So like I said, it's not dried out. It's definitely drier than the light green. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Debbie. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, you know, it looks bad. And so you're going to take your scissors and go around with your scissors to remove all the extra clay. And I am taking some of that light green off, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. So we're just going to smooth them together. It should probably be easier if I just do this and stop messing around. Whoa. Hi, Angel.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Not right now. Whatever it is that you want, you're not getting it. And it looks bad. She flinched. It looks really bad, right? So we're just going to take and make a worm. I'm going to mix up this clay. It's kind of dry though. And we're going to grab one of my new worm roller tools. I had just literally pulled this off the printer. Did not oil it or anything. I don't think you necessarily have to oil it. It might make a difference in the results, but I've tried a couple of them out, you know, each size, just to see like what they look like and stuff. And obviously we had like a tester phase where, you know, I have a bunch of them behind me where we tried different stuff out, and I have like, you know, like not necessarily fails, but when we tried different ones out, we were kind of like, I don't like that, whatever, right? So you literally just take your worm roller, and I usually try to hold it with one hand so it doesn't go crazy, and you just go along and you'll get, you know, the perfect sized worm for that size roller. And somebody messaged me and asked if there was lines in the clay. I see no lines, so there's that. This might be a little thinner than I wanted, but I'm going to flatten it out a little bit to make like the outside of this a little more even. And what you can use it for is like when you're doing like your ice cream and you do a drip, and you know how sometimes you put that, you know, the worm around the outside. That's what I'm kind of doing with the avocado. Yes. So yeah, it's actually not even funny, but when we started designing these, it was right around the time they did Fake Bake Wars. And sorry, Debbie, that you did not have this, because you would have been able to roll your worms so much faster with here's the thing is they are fat, it's faster, and they're the same size. Whereas if I do one with my hand, they're not always going to be exactly the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to private message me if you guys are interested. I asked Jenna's permission if I can show them today because honestly, I told her somebody's going to ask. As soon as I start using it, because I wanted to use it for this project, because I have a couple different things that we're going to use it for, that people are going to ask, and she said it was fine. Not a big deal. It's a 5-piece set, but you get 10 different lines for $8. So the smallest is 1 mm, and then this is 1 and 1.5. This is 2 and 2.5. This is 3 and 3.5. 4 and 4.5, and then this one is 5 and 5.5. We are talking about doing a larger set also, but this is how we have them right now. They are available in white, pink, purple, blue, and mint. So if you're interested, private message me. I am having my sale tomorrow. So, you know, I'm going to stick this last little bit of dark green in with the light green. I'm a rebel like that. I'm not going to put it in its own bag because it'll get all dried out. So I would say if you want to pre-order them before tomorrow, you can send me a message. They take forever. It's like 5 hours per set. Take a long time to print. But if you want to order them and you know you want to order them for sure, go ahead and private message me and let me know in what color, because then I can get them started before tomorrow's sale. Just let me know if you want me to hold it till after tomorrow's sale, just in case you want to add something else. I will be on at 9 a.m. Eastern time for my sale. So, if you're interested. My comments stopped. Yes, right? So, it'll just, I think it's not about, like, if I do them better with it. It's just a more even worm, right? That's the thing is like, you know it's going to be the right size. And the cool thing is like, say you roll it out and you say you start with like a size 5 and you're like, ooh, I really want that skinnier. You can go back in with your size 4 and keep making it skinnier if you find that, you know, that's not the size that you wanted. I am texturing the outside of my avocado. So today's lineup, we did have a guest. So if you didn't catch Kim from Kim's Rock and Wreaths, she was up before me. She came on at 11:30. She was working on a super cool junk journal. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Okay. So yes, I sell them. Yes, I sell them. Yeah, Michelle, make sure you private message me. And I don't know if you've ever bought from me before. Just make sure you private message me with your information. I need your full mailing address, the name you would like it shipped to, and your email address. And I will get that out to you really quick. Actually, somebody just said that that's all they want. They don't want anything tomorrow. So I will be able to ship it today if she pays. So I'm not going to put it on there. Hi, Stephanie. It will be great for gingy frosting and hair. Like your characters, like, so when you're doing all those tiny worms, do you know how long it takes to make those tiny worms? These will be great for hair. So you get the 5-piece set, which is 10 different sizes. So there's a size on each side for $8. The set is $8. And then I'm going to pull out my smile tools. These are also something I sell. If you guys didn't know, I 3D print. So I'm going to put a smile in my little face there. The ideas you sent. the ideas you sent. If I even remember what you're talking about. You have to private message me, Debbie. You cannot just comment here. You have to private message me. Mention 2 sizes. Yeah. So it is, each one is 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5, 5.5. So there's 10 different sized worms. So when you're rolling it, you roll it, it's one size, and you roll it on the other side, and it's the other side. Okay? And they're labeled when it's labeled. Hold on, let me get the biggest one. So it's labeled like this side is 5. And then this side, see how it's labeled? This is the only one that's labeled opposite. The rest of them are all labeled on the same side. So like you'll see the label for here is that side, and the label for the bottom is that size. No, this is Dollar Tree. You can buy these containers at Dollar Tree. And they're magnetic. So if you have something magnetic you can stick it to, Dollar Tree. I'm not going to be able to put these eyes in here. All right. Thank you, Teresa. So I just read Jenna's comment like I didn't know what it said and totally just read it. I didn't need to read the whole thing. Okay. You want ice? You're going to have to hold on a second, okay? So I do need... I'm going to have to set this down. You're going to have to hold on. Evelyn, I love you. Here's your eyes.
No!
You guys, I'm just a girl. Just a girl. Tired. It's supposed to rain here today. It was super sunny all morning. I was all excited. I was like, well, if it's not going to rain, we're going to go OUTSIDE. And now it's starting to look like caca outside. So weird. So Marine. Is that your comment that said something about ideas? You sent via Messenger and somebody else sent the same message. What is going on? What ideas? Did you send me something? I'm not sure. Did I get a cute little pink filing cabinet? I've had that. I've had that forever. You call them worms? They're worm rollers. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. These are worm roller or hair roller. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Alyssa. Did you typed that? Somebody else typed the same exact thing. I don't know what ideas you're talking about. I'm so confused. And maybe you sent me something. I just haven't had 5 minutes. We've been working on those worm rollers for like weeks. And so we finally were able to sell them. Like, you should see the amount of fails because I don't know. Anybody that makes stuff knows how much you did. Huh. I don't know if I got that message. Actually, Tanya from Australia sent me the worm roller idea. And I talk to her on Zoom all the time. She's the reason I started making them. And somebody else had asked me to make them. But thank you. Yeah, somebody People have been asking for stuff. So, hi, Lori. Yeah, so there is our avocado. We're going to give, I put the eyes a lot closer together. I'm feeling like it looks like a boy now. Hi, Marianne. I need to get in here.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, go ahead, push it. Probably should have put the eyelashes on before I put it on the board. But we don't work like that. Sometimes I get so many messages, I don't even know. What? What did it say? Ah. No, I don't get messages from businesses. I didn't send you, I sent an order for them. Oh, okay. I was like, I mean, if you sent it to me, that's awesome, but that's funny. That's what popped up. Weird. What is going, see, Twilight Zone. I'm telling you guys. Anyways, I'm just going to focus on my project. Crazy things. So last night, oh, I don't know. I didn't see it, Desiree. So, if it was recently, I didn't see it. So right now we're not taking any requests. Maybe next week because my husband will be on vacation, but so his schedule changed so bad. He doesn't even get home at the earliest, like 6:30. And most time he gets home at 7 or 9 o'clock. So the requests that people have been having lately, it's great, but it's been a lot. So we might have to table some of those until he gets, like, has vacation or something. So last night I cut out the taco shells. Yes, I realize now that I should have made them a little more yellow. I did take, so it was this color. I did take some makeup, and you guys should see her. She's like really covering. I do have a strawberry cutter. I mean, I can print it whatever size it's on the printers. We had it from last year. We have not redone those yet. They're the ones that are not ours, that, you know, we still have the cutter, but it's not ours. But anyway, private message me. So I cut this out last night because I didn't want a floppy taco. So we're going to fold it in half. And because you're not going to see most of, you can message me. Just know that we might not be able to get to it till next week. Desiree. It's just a lot. It's just, yeah, some people ask for stuff and they want it now, and we can't do it today, but we might be able to do it in a week or two. It just might not be something I can do today. So, I'm going to fill the inside with this pink clay because you're not going to see it. Hi, Shannon. How you doing? Just with my husband's work schedule, I ask that you guys just be a little patient with me because, you know, I do have 4 kids at home and it's just me by myself running my business, my house, cooking and cleaning and doing everything, that I definitely need the business, but I also have to keep my sanity in mind. I don't design any of the items. It's my husband that does it, and he works full time, and he works an hour away from home now. So he has a 2-hour commute every day as opposed to 40 minutes he used to have. So we are just a little, we have a little less time to do things right now. We're not able to do as much. We just ask that you guys give us a little grace. obviously still would like, you know, the business, but also understand that it might take us a little bit longer to do things. So I did fill the inside of that taco. So we need meat. Meat, meat, meat. Meat, meat, meat. And there's a helicopter flying really, really low right now. Also, maybe it's, no, somebody's mowing their grass too, because the helicopter's gone. So we're going to roll some balls, shove it in there. Pink taco. Enjoy. It's raw inside, you guys. Yep. Yep. And in a few short weeks, my kids are going to be home 24/7. So it's going to be a lot. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready for summer. I want summer. I want summer temperatures, but no more of this 50-degree nonsense. But also, hi Debbie. Tacos. Make some guacamole. By the way, we had a good laugh. Because I said to Jenna this morning, I should make some guacamole. And I was like, oh my God, it would be like cannibalism. Because I put an avocado on here. I can't put an avocado on here with guacamole. That's a little sad. Yeah. I mean, yes and no, Pam. I mean, yes and no. Let's just face it that it's a lot more work trying to run a household with the kids running around. This is very, very dry. So it's going to be harder to do the smile, but I made it work. So I should have done it last night before I let it dry. So it's going to be a little harder to get things done, but I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. So I have a bunch of these. They're just half pearls. Well, we have a pool, so my kids typically don't complain. Yeah, pool. They don't typically complain about boredom, because if they complain, they know that there's yard work and stuff that they could do instead. So they usually know better. Oops.
Oopsie.
Oopsies.
Whoop.
Oopsies.
Oopsie.
Here's the taco. All right. We're going to keep hopping back and forth. Because I forgot to put the cheeks on the avocado. I should stop doing that, actually. Stop it. All right. So, your taco gets cheese. So, I need yellow, which is right here. Let me put this away. Yeah, it gets a little crazy. It's a little crazy. And so here's the thing, though. You had summers off. I still work 24/7, even when my kids are home. I have people message me all the time like, I haven't had time to watch your sale. I've been working a lot. I was like, me too. I don't ever get to leave my job. My job is at, my house. And I never get to leave. Like, I wake up in the morning and I just get to work. I don't, I get up and I get my kids up for school and I start working. And then I don't stop working until I decide, like, probably 9 or 10 o'clock at night that I quit. And even then, still, I get messages sometimes, and I'm not going to be rude and be like, not right now. So, I'm just using, for the cheese, the 3.5, but I think I want it a little bit smaller. So, I'm going to go down and do a little bit skinnier. That's probably good. I know, I used to work at a school too. So we're going to make our cheese. I loved having summers off. But then, like, you had to budget your money really good when you worked at a school. Because we didn't get any sort of payment over the summer. So it was rough. So I'm going to toss this on here as my cheese. We're actually going to have chicken fajitas for dinner. I made them for my lunch. Yeah, I never walk away. I should start setting like hours of operation, but then I would stress myself out that I didn't get stuff done. So that's what happened. So I got my cheese on there. Okay. So then I'm going to get my green taboo, my lettuce. You're doing a good job. I know Jenna and them always laugh at me because I'm always doing something. I hop from one thing to the other, to the next, because if I stop even for 5 minutes, I feel like I'm behind. Teachers could get paid. Teachers can. I was not a teacher. I just worked at a school. I was like an aide. So we did not get paid all year round. We only got paid during the school year. Now, the only good thing is that typically our paycheck didn't go into effect almost a month into the school year, our first paycheck. So we would get a paycheck almost a month after the school year. So you only had to budget. I worked most summers. Teachers don't get paid enough to... Well, yeah, that too. Well, so the job that I was going to... the job that I was going to go for in the school system, you could choose to, like, get paid in the summer, but that just meant you got paid less throughout the year. So they would cut your pay... And, so like, say, let's just say I made a mess of this, by the way. Let's just say, for instance, that you made $400 a week, or no, what is it? Like $15 an hour. And they would get your pay that you would make over the 180 days of school. And they would, divide it. And so you would actually make a lot less money. Would you stop it?
Okay.
Yeah.
They
They do a lot of weird things with paychecks nowadays. My husband said his job now, they allow you to get paid daily. Because that's just like how the economy is right now, that people don't need, like, they can't budget, that they have to get paid daily. I think that's crazy pants. Right. Which, so for me, that would work out fine, because at least you always had money coming in, right? So, you know, you didn't have to budget it yourself. They did it for you. That's the one good thing about that. I need to re-oil that cutter. This is, I wanted it, you know what, actually, I'm not going to lie, this kind of looks like leafy because it messed it up. Which is funny because I used it earlier and it was fine. I think that much is good. I'm going to just fold this in half. Yeah. Oh, it's a little too long. Tacos. And I'm going to do a couple. It's taco. It's a taco. Earlier, So here's something. Shelby, are you still here? This is weird, and I'm going to tell you the weirdest thing. So our Facebook business pages are the ones that are not working right now. So what I did, and I know it sounds crazy and it's annoying, but what I have to do to get to my messages, I have to go in to Facebook under my personal page. This is yours. I have to go into Facebook under my personal page, go to my personal messenger, and then switch to my business messenger, and it works, okay? If I try to go in through my business messenger, it does not work. So try that. It's annoying, and it's like a 3-step process. But at least you can get to your business page messages, and you don't miss out on a sale. Because you know how that goes. Like, if somebody has to wait a couple of minutes on an answer, they get upset and then they don't buy from you. And I'm sure that's happened, right? I think you even said the other day that somebody was upset because they thought you were ignoring them. But truly, a lot of us are having issues with our Facebook Messenger. So give us a little bit of grace, you guys, if you are watching. I don't know what's going on, what Facebook is doing right now, but it is really a testament to my sanity what Facebook is doing right now. You're stealing mine? Okay, that's fine. So I am making the lettuce. I want it to look leafy. So here is my lettuce. Okay. Yeah, so I go into my personal messenger, because that one's working fine, and then switch to my Facebook Messenger. If anybody's wondering, this is the scalloped edge cutter. I always get messages like, why don't you tell us what you're using? I'm like, because I don't think about it. I just do it. So make sure I show it. Okay, so we got to do the sour cream. Where's this from? Sour cream. So we need some white. Hi, Maricela. Oops.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
So, yeah.
Whoopsie.
That Facebook, yeah, whoopsie. Facebook has been rotten to the core. I'm going to look Zuck up in a minute if he doesn't knock it off. So, thank you. This is actually a transfer I got from, oh my goodness, from Carly. She did like a sale a while back. So I'm going to use the 3.5 mm for this one. She had a sale a while back, and she was selling transfers for like $1. Yeah. I know, I went into my followers thing a couple of days ago, like who follows me, and made sure I was following everybody who follows me. That's what I did the other day. Literally sat there and made sure I was following everybody who's following me. So if you go into like your list of who's following you, it'll show if you're following them or if you can follow them next to their name. And if you're not following them, it'll tell you. So I'm just going along. And look at how perfect, you guys. Look how fast I did that big of a worm. Amazing. What? Me? So yesterday, I don't know. I made myself sick, I think. I'm stressed out about a lot of things that are going on in my life. And I just made myself sick. I'm not going to lie. That's why I kind of took the day off yesterday. I've been very nasally, though. But the rain's about to start, so it'll be really bad again. So I'm using that to make my sour cream. Just do your little sour creamies. I can't believe how long. Yeah, the rollers are great. I think, yeah, you get paid monthly, right? It's hard. I mean, my mom, she goes off of a monthly income, and she's always broke like 2 weeks in. And I'm like, ah. So, we're going to put tomato. Honestly, I sat here and I was like, how the heck do you make a tomato? I am Tanya. Tanya. I have the 5-piece set. They are 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, and then the next set is 2.5 millimeter. The next set is 3.5 millimeter, 4.5, and 5.5. So they're double-sided, so you can do a worm on either side. They're labeled with what it is. You can get them in white, pink, purple, blue, or mint. Just private message me if you're interested. They're $8 for the set of 5. We are going to do 6 through 10, I believe, or 6 through 12. I can't remember. We're going to do a second set when my husband's on vacation in a couple weeks. You know what? I'm not doing that. So stay tuned for the bigger set. But for right now, we just have we're going to have the smaller set. But I want to do up to, because Jenna was telling me, of course, it was Jenna. She's a very big influence on my life. She cannot do big worms. And I said, well, we'll have to do some larger ones. But at the moment, you know, with my husband working so much, it's just not in the cards for us to make the larger ones this week. But they'll probably be available next week. And just so you guys know, like, the nice thing about most of my stuff is, except for the clay pieces, hi, Raymond, is everything can be duplicated. So, you know, say you want a set of the worm rollers, but you don't have the money this week. Yes, Sam. If you want to pre-order and give me what color you want, private message me. And I'll make them, but I won't process the order until, you know, until after the sale. Because I know some people want them, and I just don't, I know I'm going to be a little, did you say bye?
Bye.
He said hi and bye. Well, bye. Hi, Raymond. Bye, Raymond. You know, I know people are going to want them, so I figure if I ask you guys to send me like your pre-order, I can start them today. You know, I'm printing a bunch of stuff today. Otherwise, I'm doing like cones and stuff. Here's the taco. Taco. Okay. So, the taco is done. I think I'll shade his cheeks. Make it a girl. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, if you know you want a set, just private message me and I'll get those started. They take 5 hours to print, you guys. 5 hours. I appreciate you too, Sam. I did not put that away. By the way, Sam is the reason I bought this set. And every time I open it, I think of you. I have the cutest taco ever. Thanks, Big Pippin. This is like a weird set of things to be holding in my hand. I just can't right now. Anyways, so we're not going to finish this, which I was like, this is going to be an easy project. No big deal. So we're going to do that with those. But I do need to I need that set again. Why you put stuff away that you need? I'm so happy you love my taco. He left already, Sam. He said hi and bye. So rude. Can you stop dropping eyes all over? So I washed the rug that's underneath because I don't know if you guys know or were here. Evelyn would come in here with this chair and she would slide and fall out of the chair all the time. So I had to buy a rug for back here. I washed the rug and like 5 sets of eyes like fell off of it. I didn't even realize they were on it because they blend in. This kid with the eyeballs. Thank you, Cheryl. You guys, I am so hot. And for some reason, does anybody else have long hair and their hair clips and hair ties migrate all over your house? So when you go to look for one, you can't find it. We're bunning it, and I know that it's gonna look weird, and I don't care. So I'm gonna do a heart for the avocado pit because I'm different. I'm special. I don't know what that's from, but I know it's a song. How many times? It's an orange egg. You did a good job. You did a good job. Your face is so dirty. What is on your face? What did you eat? Did you eat anything today? Did they put you to bed with your face looking like that? Yes. You have orange clay in your hair too. Okay. Back to business. We're going to put cheekers on this avocado. She's trying... Oh my God, you guys, it's cute. Look at it. It does have a face. He's cute. He's a cute little egg. He's a cute little egg.
Ow!
Show them your egg. Help you move. Okay. Okay, I have a deal for you, Cheryl. If I come there, I'll move your room. You watch this kid. But there's no take backs. Serious. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you for your help on Jen's live yesterday. Pointing out my comment. She wasn't seeing it. She wasn't seeing my comment. Just do me a favor, Ev. Just leave it on my desk. It's not going to fit up there. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. I'm telling you, it's not going to fit. Just leave it right here. Let it dry right there. There you go. All right. Like, should I put... So, I don't remember who I got these from. Somebody sent me a box of goodies, like, a while back. Like, a long time ago. Should I do that? And then not drop it? And then the taco... like that? Should I have 2 limes or 1? Let me know. Yeah, I don't know what was going on because even Deanna private messaged me and was like, she's not seeing your comment. What do you want? And I'm like, I said it like 5 times. I want the scrap bag. And it was kind of funny because she knew I wanted the scrap bag. I kept talking about it the whole live. I might have only bought something. Thank you, Pam. I might have only bought something to get the scraps. To get the scrap. I love you. You know, so it's hard, you guys, and I love you guys, but 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock is our snuggle time, and it has been like a lot lately. Love the limes. 1 lime, put the lime in the coconut. Well, you're outnumbered, Jenna. I feel like everybody's, yeah. By the way, I want to watch Practical Magic because, you know, it feels like Halloween outside. And did anybody see they're coming out with the second one? I cannot freaking wait. I love that movie. I love Sandra Bullock. I love Nicole Kidman. I love that movie. Love it. It's a good movie. Ooh, I should make Amelia watch it with me. Ooh, ooh, get your belly aching and ooh, ooh, I'm gonna stop singing that song. Put the lime in the coconut. She's breathing in and out of her nose very, very aggressively. I'm excited. I am excited. Hearing that all the printers are done is stressing me out. I got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I am going to use a little dot of hot glue Do not use just hot glue on your clay. It will not work. It will probably peel off later, but I put, my avocado needs, you know, I was going to try to make a sombrero, but Jill isn't here and she doesn't have her, she has her cooter cap mold, and that's the mold I really need for my avocado. But Jill has the cooter cap mold that I believe, actually, Miss P sent her. I don't have a cooter cap. I actually told Nick last night, I should have had you make me sombreros. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. I apologize. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to put that like that. I keep my glue up in a way because I am afraid of somebody that touches everything. If you guys are wondering why I'm constantly reaching back there, because I feel like if I keep it away, maybe she doesn't. You don't really need to send it to me. It's funny. Please don't send me that. All right. All right. And actually, I got to use a little bit. Oh, you know what? It's staying. Just to make sure that it doesn't slip off of here. Does anybody ever have that happen? You put it just a little too much glue and it decides, your project decides to just slip off. Look at how cute. Just so you know, this is available for purchase. And I literally cracked up because I'm not full of myself in any way. And when people buy my stuff, sometimes I'm like, are you sure? And I'm so grateful that I typically do sell everything that I make. But this was the day where I was like, I am not going to sell this. This is the project that nobody's going to buy. I showed this to somebody and they want to buy it. And I literally cracked up and I was like, so I was wrong. So if you want to buy my taco, it could be yours. I am going to put a bunch of the Type Bond on the front. And then I am just going to haphazardly sprinkle some mixture of sprinkles on here. And you guys, I finished this entire project in an hour and I can't believe it. So I do have some lemons and limes. I think I'm going to stick a couple of those in this glue. I don't know where I got it. If you are interested in some lemon and lime sprinkles, private message me. If you order something, I could stick a little bit in your order for free. Because I don't even, I probably bought these. They're Area 54. So yeah, I probably bought these. Close it, please. Thank you. Michael, what's a good one? Okay. That would be super cute for a Mexican restaurant. And actually, that's why I used... So Debbie from Paper Sweeties is up next, and I'm going to use the lime margarita. And then these are also from her shop. And then I have some other, the yellow. So obviously I'm not going to be able to finish, but sort of finish. I'm going to throw a little bit of sprinkles. 3 minutes. So up next is Debbie from Paper Sweeties. We love some Debbie. She always does the cutest projects. She must have like really tiny hands because I struggle with small projects. Fat fingers. I actually have tiny hands. Hi, Tina. I didn't even see you come in. Girl. Okay. So I'm going to go across and, drop the sprinkles not where they belong so that I have to keep picking them up. This is my fiesta, you guys. It's a fiesta. I feel like I should have, I have a sombrero. It should have been better. It should be better. I should be wearing, more fiesta wear. And not dishes. Not the dishes. Not the fiesta dishes. I'm probably going to go grab some more glue in a minute and actually strategically stick some of these on, because this is swear words were about to come out. We're just not going to swear right now. No, should have sent. It's kind of funny. Dash Jenna, we were talking before the live, and I was like, how do I not have like a weird like Mexican sprinkle mix? I have every other kind of sprinkle mix. Let me just say, I have peanut butter and jelly. I have all the like most random stuff, but I don't have anything that's like super. I feel like I used a lot of my colorful ones, which is probably why I don't have colorful ones. But I do have a ton of like single sprinkles, which I'm sure I got these guys from what is Play Code 3. They do like 30% off on Fridays. I don't know if it's every Friday or if it's just now. If it used to be only the last Friday of the month. Give me about 2 seconds. I know I'm about to run out of time. I will turn you around in just a second so you guys can see. I'm going to sprinkle this on. I'm not going to do it right now, but it's going to have the lime margarita. But look how cute, you guys. Happy Cinco de Mayo. If you don't like Mexican, I don't know what to tell you, but make something Mexican today. Some tacos, some enchiladas, some burritos. Go to Taco Bell if you have to. I know that's not the best, but, you know, have a great day, and thank you for joining me. You know, I don't typically do, like, stuff with a theme, but, you know, I felt it today. I love me some tacos. Say, have a good day. Okay. She's covering the second item in orange clay. Say, have a good day. Okay. Say, bye-ya. Bye-bye. You have to look. So she is also covering herself in orange clay. She has clay in her hair. Bye. Thank you for watching.